All right, guys, welcome back to another live episode of Muscle Discord Watch Along for the 2026 Pittsburgh Pro finals, and we got a crazy finals on for us, guys. Let me just make sure the sound is good before we go further into this craziness that's happening. All right, let's see. That sounds good. Okay, we're good. Thank you for joining. Okay. Let's see. Let me get my bearings straight here. What is this? Matt must be eating a brick of Parmesan cheese before. I got my macros and I did eat. I did carb load for the finals, just like Crizzo and Tonio probably did. Guys, thanks for joining. We're just kicking it off here. The live stream has not started. We got a little bit of time before that happens, but I refreshed the stream just to double check. Okay, it is live, but it doesn't start for a little bit. So we'll start at 6 p.m. We'll see if they get it right. Where am I at here? Okay, we got this. I don't need this anymore. I don't need that. There. Okay. So, this is a close battle between Tonio and Crizzo. Now, the social medias, the people are talking. And let me just move this here. I'm just getting it kind of set up here. I had to jump on quickly, people. Thank you. All right. First off, thanks for joining. This is for the finals, Pittsburgh Pro Men's Open Bodybuilding, starting very shortly. This is guys, please remember to vote in the live chat poll. Right now, the tide has changed into Crizzo's favor with 47% in the poll for Crizzo to win, 30% for Tonio, 15% for Brandon. So it has changed. Let's see. What is this? Project Bodybuilding. I didn't even know he was doing a live stream. He's a good guy, though. He's a good guy. Oh, you know it. You know it's going to get pretty crazy here. Now, I did my recap on my Instagram. I did it on the YouTube too of the prejudging. And I said at the very end, I said Tonio left the door open for Crizzo. Tyler Mannion seems to think, he said he talked openly. He said that it's close. Any man can win this tonight. He seems to think that they both came in fuller from the New York Pro. So he's saying they're both bigger, conditioning close. And so there's that. Sure, the volume is off here. Don't want the volume there. Zoom back in as close as we can get. As close as I can get. Yeah. Okay. So we'll let that play in the background while I'm talking about this. Okay. So what's going on social media? Guys, so again, before I get into this more, as we wait for more people to join, please remember to smash that like button. Appreciate all you guys joining. Everyone that's in the chat is a subscriber, so I appreciate you guys for joining the channel. I think we're up like 100 subscribers so far since this morning, so thank you. Again, smash that like button. We'll do another 150 likes for the goal. Again, we smashed it last for prejudging, so we can do it again. We work together on this, and appreciate you guys. But yeah, so what's the consensus online? My consensus is I think Tonio did enough to hold Crizzo off here. I know it's pretty crazy because Crizzo, to me, made the most improvements from the New York Pro, but like he looks crazy in that front. I should have paused. He looks crazy in that front double bicep. He improved this front lat spread. He looks pretty good now in the front lat spread. He looks pretty symmetrical, which is crazy for Crizzo. The waist actually looks pretty tiny in there, front lat spread now. So Krizo is, does he win the front lat spread? Probably not. It's closer now. It's much closer in this pose. Tonio is a bit more delt pop than Krizo, but obviously, what's in those delts? Obviously, just gear. That's all I know. I don't know anything else in those delts. But front lat spread, side chest. Again, this is close. My eye is more drawn to Krizo in the side chest, and but then Tonio's a little bit rounder in the chest, but his hamstring is not as big, so it's like, man, it's like apples and oranges. Or which way do you go? Back double, easy. Not an well, yeah, I would say easy because this Krizo's structure is just not there. Like, I know he looks shredded in the back. He's got so much detail in the back on Krizo, but it's just not as finessed, as flawless as Tonio's. And pretty. It's pretty, just like Krizo's gnarly, and he's he's big and shredded, but it's just there's not enough back width built up in those lats. It's a lot of shoulder dominance in that back pose. So he can't win the back double. That's just not going to happen. Even though I think he's more conditioned in the back there. Tony's pretty shredded in the lower back there. Lat spread, again, this from a aesthetically pleasing view. Tonio's winning both those shots. I don't think people are questioning those poses. Again, Tonio is darker. Okay, so the lighting here does not favor Tonio because there's a lot of contrasting here with the lighting, a lot of shadowing going on, and that's taking away from Tonio, and it's highlighting Krizo more on the live stream. So keep that in mind. In the background, Krizo trying to improve this pose, and he has, but it's still nowhere near as good as Tonio. It's never going to beat Tonio, or probably anyone. He'll never beat in that pose because he just can't. His waist is too wide in that pose. But so much muscle on Krizo, condition, improved his posing. He's not breathing as heavy. Okay, so front double bicep definitely goes to. I'm just watching the live stream, making sure I'm not. Yeah, they're just waiting. It says we'll be back. So we're just waiting. It is, what time is it? So it's not even starting yet. So it's a couple more minutes. Front double bicep, I give this to Krizo. Just dominating, big arms, lower half is big. Waist is a little bigger, but it's structurally, it works in this pose for him because he's so big in the arms and legs and the calf. So that he has it, he wins this pose. That's one pose right there. Front lat spread. I'm going to slightly give it to Tonio on the front lat spread. Okay. But I'm impressed. I'm liking the front lat spread now on Krizo. It's pretty damn good. But it's close on that one. Side chest. So Tonio's got two poses so far. This is where Krizo makes a comeback, in my opinion. He's got the side chest. That's one shot. So 2-1 now for Tonio. Going in the back double. Tonio. It's 2-2. It's 3-1 now for Tonio. Now it's 4-1 for Tonio. Krizo's only got the front double so far. 4-1. Now it's 4-2. Krizo comes back and wins the side tricep and the side chest. So 4-3. Now it's 5-3 because he wins that, Tonio. Now it's 4-5. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, it's close. It's close, but I think Tonio's done enough to hold off an improved Krizo, even though he only lost by 1 point in New York. I can't. But I don't know. Maybe they'll just be like, you know what? Crizzle did enough. Crizzle did enough. We're going to give it to him. I don't think they're really listening to social media so much. I know Fuad the Fraud and Dennis James and Ian are commentating, and they all have Tonio easily winning. They're right there in the audience. They can see what we can't see. Nick Strength and Power has a slight edge for Tonio to win. Ivan Bodybuilding has Crizzo winning, but he loves the mass. He's a Nick Walker fan. He likes the bigger guys, so he's always going to be biased towards the bigger guys. And I'm sticking with Tonio to win. Going out on a limb. I just got to stick to my original prediction. Tonio was going to win this. I think he's structurally, the judges are going to, it's going to be hard to be like Tyler doing the recap if he does it, because Steve is doing the head judge. So any show Steve is the head judge of, Tyler never does the recap on, which sucks, because now we're not going to know what the fuck happened at the show. But I think in the recap, if he did do the recap, he would, what would he say if Crizzle won? What would he say? What would the be excuse? I always think, like, what would the excuse be then? Well, Crizzle won because he won the front double. He won the side chest, the side tricep, the most muscular, that's 4. And then Tonio won the back double, rear lat, ab and thigh. And front lat, that's 4. Side, it's tied again. Okay, well then what pushed Crizzle over the edge, Tyler? He just came in bigger and fuller from New York and looked a little bit more polished with his posing. And the condition was spot on. That's all that's the only excuse he would have to say. That it's tied again, but Crizzle did enough improving to make up that 1 point gap that they had in New York to win. That would be an easy excuse for him to get away with and say that without getting too much backlash. That's the only way. That's the only thing. You can't say, well, now Crizzle's beating Tonio in this pose and this pose. That's not happening. We just went through the poses. You know, unless he says, oh, well, Crizzle won the front lap. You know, but I don't think that's going to happen. It's not winning the back shots. So that's my breakdown of how he would make an excuse to give it to Crizzle. And I would be completely happy with that. Again, I predicted Crizzle to win the New York Pro. He let me down. And now I'm not gambling on Crizzle again for the Pittsburgh Pro. So I'll put my money on Tonio this time. But watch, Tonio will get second, and then I'll get it wrong again. So I don't know. I don't know what to do with this fucking shit. It's getting confusing. What the judges are doing, trying to get in the judge's head. But the monitor? What do you mean? I'm not even doing anything with the monitor right now. It's on a still screen. The front is close. And no, I don't use a mouse. It's not 1980. It's not 1990. I don't use mouses. The front lat is close to Tonio, isn't killing Crizzle at all. Tonio isn't killing. Not in the front lat anymore. No. Can let it play through. Refresh the live stream. No, nothing yet on the live stream. I don't know. What is this guy saying? Bro, you using a mouse ball? Why are you so slow at navigating your monitors? What do you mean? I'm not doing anything. I'm the fastest guy on the YouTube for doing these shows. You want to go to the other channel and watch him wait on one image for 20 minutes? Go back there and watch that. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're the first guy to ever fucking say that. So you're going to hear it back from me. I don't give a fuck. If you're in the chat, respect the fucking show. That's all I got to say. Slow. What the fuck you talking about? Get your fucking mind right. When you come in here, be ready to get some clap back from me. I'll either kick you from the chat or I'll let you stay and I'll keep embarrassing you. So choose one. All right. You got a lecture from me. All right. Anyways, aside from that fool in the chat, let's move on from there. I'm going to try and find some more. Oh, Brandon Curry. Now, Brandon said that he came back. Actually, I should go to his video. Let's go to Brandon's video. That's a good reminder. He gave us a little bit. He doesn't talk much, so let's go there. Let's see. Make sure this is actually set properly. There we go.
Hey guys, yes, I'm back in the room. Prejudging is done, and I got a chance to kind of look at social media, you know, see some of the posts and reposts and whatnot. And I fucking say, you know, I was really, really excited, really happy with the look that I was able to bring to the stage on deciding to do this show at a very short notice. But what I'm most impressed with was the volume that I was able to bring from the stage from the UK to here in just a short amount of time, and still bring the back package in some you know, decent condition as well. So I'm happy with that, with the ability to do that. You know, thank God I was able to do that. I don't really know. I can't really explain how I had to figure that out. But shout out to Justin Harris for his leadership, of course. Man, appreciate all your guidance, man. We definitely brought in even a different look than we've been able to bring in for the first two shows this season. So we'll go back to the drawing board. Of course, we got more to capitalize on a little bit before the Olympia, but you know, I got life still to live, boys and children and wives and stuff still to enjoy. So I'm looking forward to that as well before we get deep into the Olympia preparation. But I like to say thanks to the fans, man, for the support. I'm glad I can, you know, cause some kind of excitement out there in the bodybuilding world. You know, when people see you able to improve, people see you still coming strong, you know, it's motivating. So I'm happy I can provide that motivation to a lot of you guys, especially you guys as you mature, you know what I'm saying? You know, they say age ain't nothing but a number, but, you know, age is also, for me, it's just a mindset. You know, we all decline. It's just how fast at the rate you're going to decline. And, you know, will you submit to that decline? You know, will you continue to live life and fight, you know what I mean? So yeah, I'm having fun, man, living life, enjoying this process, man. Shout out to Tony Burton and Crezo for bringing in some good packages, you know, coming off the New York. That's not easy to do, to stay locked in, and Crezo definitely improved his stage performance, his stage presentation. You know what I'm saying? It's all in your head, bro. But yeah, man, you got it down, man. So keep doing what you're doing, man. These guys are moving up. I think we'll see another Olympia qualification here coming up tonight, possibly. So, you know, two guys going to the Olympia. Of course, I'm going to the Olympia. But, you know, but I'm happy, man. I'm happy for the show. It was great, you know, great first time doing this show. So shout out to the man, your family, of course, here in Pittsburgh for putting on such a great event, and all the staff, you know, all the team, Robin Chain, production and whatnot. So it's all good. But yeah, we'll see what happens tonight. I'm going to get some more food in, bring it back to the stage. Sasar look crazy too. We'll say that. Great conditioning, bro. So yeah, man, shout out to you guys for, you know, just making it a battle. But like I say, man, I'm really happy with the look I was able to bring in such a short notice, man. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really understand it, especially, you know, I'm supposed to be falling off. But I brought a look that you know, I don't think I was expecting to even see. So I'll take it as a win. You know, I'll take the wins any way I can get them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I just wanted to check in. Much love. Hey guys, yes.
Okay. So that was awesome. That's cool that Brandon, after prejudging, goes out and says, I like how this guy looked, this guy improved, this is how I'm feeling. A lot of guys don't do that. I think more guys after prejudging should come out and say how they feel, how they think the show is going. That's pretty cool. But Brandon's an OG. He can get away with saying that. I think the younger guys would be afraid to say that and talk like that after prejudging and stuff like that. But love, class act, Brandon Curry. He did look bigger and fuller, and I think someone sent me privately a message that he is heavier in weight. That's working close with Brandon, so I appreciate that little inside tip. He's definitely bigger. Oh, here we go. There we go. Let's watch a little bit of this. He looked fantastic. Like he is bigger and fuller here. He looks he looks like the old Brandon from when he was back close to winning the Olympias, and this is more similar to that version. But he loses a little bit of that conditioning, and then that's what drops him down. But I would like to see them compare them in a top 3 call out. I don't see why they wouldn't do that just for fun, just to kind of see, okay, how is Brandon really stacking up with Crizo Antonio? Can he push either one of them a little bit? If he does come in sharper, maybe he can catch the judge's eye and be like, let's bring Brandon back in here for a second look with just those two. He's holding a little bit of water in the back here, the lower back, a little bit of water. He's not as sharp as he was at the Arnold. I can see in the ham and glutes, not as sharp because he tried to come in fuller and bigger to compete with Crizo, I guess. So yeah, Brandon Curry looks really good. They are 10 minutes late at the Pittsburgh Pro finals to start. I keep refreshing the stream. And it's live, but they haven't started yet. Very, very good showing by Brandon Curry. I just hope he keeps doing shows whenever he places. Who cares? Wherever he places, yeah. He just needs to keep going. Yeah, he's not done. He's going to Olympia. I don't know if he'll be back next year. I don't know. Because he hasn't won any shows this year. He came close, at the Arnold, but Andrew was there, so he got in the way. If Andrew wasn't there, he would have won the Arnold UK. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe Brandon's still fresh enough that he can do some shows, but he doesn't do the just regular season pro shows like the Tampa or whatever. I think if he did one of those shows, he could probably win. But he always does the Arnold or the Olympia, and now obviously the Pittsburgh Pro. But even that, he's struggling to try and win the Pittsburgh Pro now. So I don't know if this is a signal to him, like, you know what, I just can't. If I'm going to do this as a Mr. Olympia champ from the past, do I keep doing it and place in top 5? Am I happy with that? Or, do I need to kind of hang up the trunks and be like, you know what, I can't seem to win the big shows, the Arnolds and the Pittsburgh Pro now. I don't know if he would have won the New York Pro. Right. So that's another thing too. And that's the, regular show. So yeah, but Brandon is ageless. He's 43, so it's inspiring to see. And he gets a little bit of money. So why not? If he's healthy, yeah. If he's healthy and having a good time and he's placed in top 5, I don't think anyone should retire if they're still placing in that top 5 and having a career out of it. You're top 5 in the world at any show that you do. So nothing wrong with that. And usually top 3 for Brandon. So he's doing good. The fact that we talk about Brandon Curry says it all. He's still doing. I'll have Brandon back on the show. I'll get him back on the show. He'll come back on the show, and I'll talk about his mindset going into the Olympia. Yeah, that's reminded me. I'm gonna write that down. Gotta message Brandon. because I will forget after all this is happening. Let me write this down. I will bring you guys the best interviews I can. Message Brandon Curry interview. I think that would be a good time for interview too, after he's done these shows and how he's feeling, what he's. Get my sticky notes. See, I am writing it down. I'm not faking it. Okay, people. So I'll work on getting Brandon on the show. Levrone, good question. Levrone is coming up next week. So look forward to that one, man. I have to go through and get it ready. But it's next week that's coming. And then I have Natalie Nichols, IFBB Figure Pro. She's going to talk about the Manions, and it's not going to be a good. That's going to be crazy when that comes out. It's going to give you all a heads up what she has to say. And then I have Ben Pokowski, who trained Derek for his first Mr. Olympia win. Talks about Derek. He talks about many different training philosophies, diet, genetics, peptides, genetic testing. Like he's on another level, Ben Pokowski. And then I have Jean-Pierre Fuchs, mass monster from the 2000s, competed with Nasser, Dorian, Flex, Ronnie, all of those guys. He's going to be coming up. So I got a list of interviews. So I'm going to be every week a new interview, every week new interview coming out. And then another one I'm doing on Monday, guys. And I'll announce that when it's done. That's another big one. That's as big as you can get pretty much in this industry. That one's coming out. Got that all confirmed and timed and ready to go. And then, yeah. Big things coming. Okay, so that's Brandon Curry. And then we have, let's go to Brandao. We'll go here. Now he just, is there any video of him? No. No. Brandao, I don't know. I think Brandao's done. I think he's done for the year. Paying it to see the stream. No. They are late with the stream, guys. Killing time. Not easy. Oh, as I always do this, I say it and then the stream starts. Okay. Here we go. Okay, they're just playing the B-roll or something. Okay. Good. Okay, things are happening. Brandao, I think he needs to be done after this show. Stop competing. Just done. Don't do another show, Brandao. You obviously can't get in shape. You're trying. He's trying. I'm not saying he's not trying, but he just doesn't know what to do. Obviously, you put this much diet and cardio and switch coach and this and that. You do the Arnold, the Classic. You do the New York Pro. And now you do the Pittsburgh Pro. And you look the same every show, pretty much. Then it's just not, something's wrong with you inside. So you got to go back to the drawing board. Take a year off, get bigger, Brandao. This is it right there. That ain't going to cut it. It's not going to cut it, Brandao. So not with the wrinkles and the rolls, not going to cut it. I feel like he's confident in himself when you see he posts his updates, but I'm like, no, brother, like you're not at this level with Tonio and Crizzo, man. They're killing you, man. They're killing you. You're not there, brother. You may have the country of Brazil behind you, so you feel like you're the top dog, but that doesn't mean you're going to win the show because Brazil is supporting you. So yeah, he's got to put on at least 10 more pounds, I think, on this frame because he's tall, and figure out the conditioning. If he's one of those guys that just can never get his glutes and hamstrings in, he's done. He's never going to have the career that he could have had if he doesn't figure it out. And I've been there. I've had some issues when I first started bodybuilding. I couldn't get the glutes and hams in. I changed my diet. I did the keto diet. Boom. Glutes and hams in, shredded. So No, you got to do something different, Brando. But this is not working. This is not. No, no. This is stop. Enough of this. Enough of that. Blessing. Blessing looked good for Blessing. Pretty lean. Look, the quads are separated, pretty thin skin, dry. So he looks good there. The chest a little flat, pancakey. Little pancakes. Not fluffy. They're flat pancakes. We want fluffy pancakes for the X. So he's not there with that. Conditioning, not bad from the back. Could be drier. He's top 6, so I'm sure he's happy. Ivan thinks that he can beat Brandao, maybe, but his structure, I think, from the front, Brandao beats Blessing. And then again, the waist issues. He's still having some issues with that waist, and Brandao doesn't have the waist issues, so I'm sure he'll stay ahead of Blessing. All right, there's Tyler. I can't play the volume because can't do that. So he's just saying some shit, probably about how good the show is and this and that. So we're not missing anything there. Pretty much advertising himself. That is Blessing, Sasan. Sasan looked great. Conditioned, most conditioned guy in the show. Shredded dry. Oh, there's not more than that. Okay. Okay, we'll look at this then. Yeah. Compare that to Brandao. Night and day. Night and day. Brandao, if you can bring this Brandao, game over for everybody. Just can't do it. It's funny how some guys just can't do it. They can't bring in the glutes and hams. A lot of it's just genetic. Whatever they do diet-wise and nutrition, they just can't do it. Some guys are just genetically blessed to bring in those hammies and glutes. What's the consensus in the chat? Tonio first, second Tonio, third Tonio, fourth Crizzo. Phil has Crizzo, finally fix it. Tonio, I still think has it. Tonio got this pretty clear in my eyes. This time Crizzo. Tonio, Crizzo improved. Tonio wins. Tonio hands down. Tonio. All right, that's the social medias. Some people. What is Jim saying here? They're just talking about the sponsors and stuff. Yeah, this is, you kind of get a good angle here. You see the midsection on Tonio much tighter. It's tinier. Huge arms on Crizzo. That front lat spread though on Crizzo, much improved. Okay, this is a good. Yeah, you see how Tonio's back pops out more 3D than Crizzo, but Crizzo is shredded. All right. Okay, Bob's there. Okay, whatever. They're getting things started. I'm assuming the men's open is coming out first, hopefully. And then yeah, this is just, you can't, the ab and thigh. It's not happening there, but his quads are really good, Crizzo. Most muscular. Okay. He's big and round, man. Like he did come in fuller, And there he looked a little bit drier in this type of. So it just depends on the video you're seeing. Tonio does look really damn good. Like he's pretty freaky looking. Very dry here now that I see this video, even though this is a shitty grainy video. When people take video, you gotta wipe your lens. This is the fog that we see. Wipe your lens. Anyways. So yeah, that's it looks good. Yeah, I'm sticking with Tonio. He looked pretty crazy in that shot. Looked better than the live stream there. Yeah, you can see a bit more detail here now on Tonio. Krizzos looks crazy though too, so they both look better. But I think Krizzle looks more better. That's a good shot for Tonio. A little bit of a vacuum there. It's a bit different angles. Whoa. Bob's still talking. Okay, so after all this assessment, what do you guys have? Is it Krizzle or Tonio in the chat? I would love to hear from you guys. I'm here with you guys. We're doing this together. So I want to hear your feedback on what you think, not just what I think. I want to hear what you guys think. Who is winning the show? Let's get into it before they come back. Bob is getting ready to bring them out here. Krizzle. Miguel has started it off. Tonio. Okay. Let me get ready to bring them out here. Let me switch this up, guys. Let me go back here. I'll go there. Then I'm going to bring this here. Then I'm going to get this back open. There. Let's do a screenshot. So good. Okay. Oops, I got to share that screen. All right, we're getting. There we go. Because it is jumping there and I'm not ready. Okay, here we go. Oh, here we go. Top 4 call out. There we go. You see that? There we go. Go back to the comments. There we go. Top 4. Get the shots for you guys. Tonio looks sharper. Tonio cleaned up a little bit. I see he did the work. But now we can see good Tonio and Brandon next to each other. Whoa. There's the back. Rear lat. Side tricep. Yeah, Brandon is winning that against Tonio. Ab and thigh. Well, I'm glad they did this. I'm glad they brought up top 4. Trying to get the most muscular here. They all keep moving. I can't get the fucking shot when they do that. Here, I got a couple different versions. Yeah, they're all moving at a different times. It's kind of hard to capture that. But yeah, most muscular, that's Crizzo. Anyways, second call out. Blessing, Ron Gordon. Yeah, I think Tonio did enough to keep that first place. We're going to see what they do with the call out again when they come back. Blessing looks sharp. They put Brandeo next to Blessing. Yeah, Blessing's beating him in the front lat spread. Can Blessing beat Brandao? Not in the side chest, no. That's probably Brando's one of his best poses. Back double. Blessing wins that. Rear lat. Blessing wins that. So tricep. Give that to Brandao. Abs and thigh. Give that to Brandao. Will they? Yeah, I think they'll give Brandao ahead of Blessing. I think the Brazilians would not be happy. The Brazilian contingency would not be happy if Brandao got beat by Blessing. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think Brandon's going to be in there. He'll be third for sure. The conditioning changed with the second call out, guys. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Brandao. Brandon Curry. Yeah, they're bringing Brandon Curry back in the second group with the bottom half of the second call out. He's not happy. I can see he's not. He gave a look there. Brandon's not pleased by putting back down in this group. But I mean, it is between Crizzo and Tonio. So, although I think Brandon looks a little sharper. Get the shot for you. There you go, front double bicep. Yeah, Brandon's a bit sharper tonight. Side chest. Can Sasan beat Brandon? I don't think so. No, Blessing here. No, Blessing's not winning in this lineup. No, the lower half on Blessing's not there. Yeah, Brandon is winning this pretty clearly. Side tricep. One of Brandon Curry's best poses. Oops. Yeah, Brandon's got this third place wrapped up. Good paycheck. Nice abs and thigh. Even next to San, he's holding his condition. That's pretty good. Like Brandon Curry is just unbelievable how he's doing this at his age. 43. When these guys are 33. It's crazy. All right, top two. Who's it gonna be? Crizzle comes out with a big smile on his face. Maybe he knows something. He's joking. Front relax. Oh shit! I gotta move my picture because they zoom in and then my picture goes over their thing. Here, let me just go here, guys. Crizzle looks big in that front lat spread. Side chest. Tonio is a bit sharper in the glutes from this morning. Yeah, he's clearly sharpened up. Look at that low back. Look at that low back. Yeah, those shots we know. Not going to discuss those back shots. This is side poses that it's like, okay, Crizzo wins the side tricep. Abs and thigh. Tonio. Most muscular. Okay, missed that one a little bit. Anyways. All right, they're doing it again. They're doing it again. Change sides. Front double. Different sides now. Man, look how big Crizzle looks on the other side now. It changes the perspective when they switch sides like that. Look at how huge Crizzle is. Jeez. Just going from left to right, it makes your eye, it looks different. Crizzle looks much bigger. We could be into for a surprise. I just don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. I'm sticking with Tonio, though. Tonio does look very good. He's got the structure. Side tricep. Crizzle's breathing a little bit heavy, but he's always kind of does that. He improved his ab and thigh shot considerably with the way he's posing it now. They're doing a bunch of most musculars. There we go. A caught one. Who's it gonna be? They're giving him a little pose down, I guess. Just the top two. All right. Who's it gonna be? Oops, let me change this. Edit it. Okay, what's up next here? Is it men's physique or is it bikini wellness or some shit? We're gonna see. I'm probably gonna give those guys a break. Surprised they didn't do the pose down. Oh, they probably have to do their routines. Got to do the routines. Top 6, hopefully. Just the top 6. See, this is what I don't like when they have these delays. Like, I don't understand why they don't have the next group of people ready to come out on stage. Like you guys, you're at a show. You paid money to watch a entertaining show, and then there's like a 5-minute delay in between the next fucking crowd of people that supposed to come out on the stage. Come on, like what? I don't know. I don't know, man. Sometimes you're just like, do they think about the production? The lighting is good. The live stream quality is good, but the production is not good with these delays. I don't know. The stage is empty now. This is literally what I'm looking at right now. And they do this and they don't have it ready for the next people to come on the stage. The wellness girl should be ready, in queue, ready to roll. What have they been doing backstage all the time? What are they eating donuts? Is Tyler Mannion making up? I mean, what is he doing? What's going on? Is he distracting the ladies backstage? They should be ready. Come on. What you doing back there with the girls? Tyler? They should be ready. Now I got to kill time because of the delays here. Jesus. Yeah, Tonio, I think Tonio's got this. Might as well go back through the photos as we wait. We can do some. Let's just zoom in on that. Let's just zoom in on that ab. Okay, it's just posing routines now. So, I mean, unless you guys want to kind of see some of the shots from the, I guess I can do that. Blessings out on stage. Yeah, I'm not sure if Blessing's ever going to win a pro show again, to be honest. Just think he's just missed it. And his body's a bit beat up. Triceps are kind of dissipating. The quads. No problem, brother. I mean, his Blessing's condition is good. But yeah. He's just finishing up some poses there. Is Tonio sharper? I'm just trying to see if he's. Yeah, maybe a little bit. Here. All right, that was Blessing. That was quite a long routine. Just to go through these, there's a lot of guys that we don't. The posing routines are just. I don't know who this is. Forget this guy's name. He got third at the Arnold Brazil. I'll take a shot at him though. Yeah. Just look at all the detail in Tonio there. Lots of detail in Grizzle, but then you just see this is just not like we'll zoom in here. You see the lack of lat width side to side. It's not enough lat meat back here. And then just pay attention there. And then boom, you see how low the lat goes in, much further down on Tonio. Means a lot more meat is back there from side to side. Everything's more developed. It's something that Crystal will just never get to. So Crystal's delts are just so overpowering in the lats. That's probably why his lats aren't engaging, because his delts are taking over the movement when he does pull downs or when he does barbell rows. It's his big ass fucking rear delts fucking pulling the bar back and not his lats. And that's why he has massive delts, but not massive back. He's not engaging it. He needs to figure out, he needs Chris Cormier to get in there, teach him how to get the connection with the muscle to build it. Because he can grow fast, Crizzle, but he's not training properly to get that back where it needs to be. If you imagine Crizzle had a good back, Jesus, it'd be over. Really nice shot. I give that side chest to Crizzle all day. He's just so complete top to bottom. Chest is big enough. Yeah, Crizzle. Okay, we'll go to Brandao, get a couple shots here. He's doing nope. His button fell off. Is he rattled? Is he rattled? No, he's maintaining composure. Yeah, man. I'm seeing Brandao here. Just he needs more muscle, is what it is. He needs more heavy ass off season training. Messages. Okay. Just good structure on Brandao, but not the conditioning. All right, that was Brandao. Who's up next? Tonio Burton coming up next here. I never know what songs they're posing to because I can't hear the volume. So it's Tonio. Tonio looks better there. Big quads, round quads. Good symmetry. Yeah, man. It's all there. There's a side shot there. Okay, he's doing like a classic pose there. I've never seen him. That's a Lee Haney pose right there. That's interesting. I'm glad I caught that pose. I was like, he was trying to set it up, and I'm like, what is he doing? Look at that though. Look at that. Interesting. That's just the muscle, but it's popping. You can see the other lat is torn there. Interesting. I like that pose, Antonio, though. That's actually a nice pose for him to hit the Lee Haney pose. Got Brandon Curry. What place you got for Blessing? Sixth. Sixth place for Blessing. Brandow fifth. Sassan fourth. Brandon Curry third. Crizzo second. Tonio Burton first. Yeah, just seeing Tonio and then Brandon coming out, I can see Brandon is holding water. Get a shot there for you guys. As you can see right there. Classic Brandon Curry shots here. Looks fantastic. He's big. He's still got it. He's still got it. It's just crazy. The waist is a little bit bigger now because he's getting older. But still crazy. But most muscular. Looks good. Good job, Brandon Curry. You see what I'm saying? Like his waist. It's just getting a little bit on the dad bod. Kind of, you know, that when you get older, you get the dad bod. And the hips start to go on you. That's what's going on. You see it there, guys? So it's a little bit of, and that could be because he came in fuller. But yeah, you can see it there. Yeah, he's holding a little water. Even there, you see it. Right, he's not as dry. Little filmy. Huge quads though. This is crazy. Side quad on Brandon. And then in the back, I'm trying to find that back. See the most muscular. You know, a little flat in the shoulders, I'm seeing. Just not as sharp as he was at the Arnold. He's much fuller, but just not the conditioning. See, it's a little watery in the back there. So just want you guys to see. I can zoom in on these and we can really see the difference there. All right, let's get to Sassan. Sassan just needs more width. More lat flare. Same shot Tonio hit, but Tonio looks much better in it. Yeah, Brandon has a better waist than Krizo all day. You can see how narrow Sasan is in that back double bicep. They could zoom in a little bit, but blood sugar is getting low, guys. Should have had a snack bar. Okay. As my blood sugar gets low, I get less talkative. But this is the posing routines. What can I really talk about during the posing routine? Yeah, conditioning good. Here comes Krizo. Let's get ready. Zoom in, cameraman. Zoom in. You're way too far back. Can't see nothing on Krizo. Look up. Look at how. Oops, I clicked on that one. Let me go back here. There, they zoomed in. Are they going to announce the winners after? Well, if they're going to do a pose down, hopefully they announce the winners right after. Don't let us wait for the men's physique and the bikini, wellness, blah, blah, blah. Drag it on. Excuse me, guys. The camera's not following Krizo. Krizo's way on the outside. You can't see him. He's off the camera now. They said they're going to announce it when. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, hopefully it's right after this. I don't want to wait for all the other shit that I'm not interested in really watching. So that'll be not good. So I want to wrap this men's open up and move on. All right, Krizo kind of walked off the stage. I don't know where he went. He was way off to the ends, and the cameraman was like, I'm not following you over there, so you just won't be on camera. So that was literally, this was his routine, and then that was it. That's all. It was that, and then he walked off to the side, and then he left the camera, and you couldn't find Krizo. All right. Just stay in the center of the stage, Krizo. Krizo's funny. Funny guy. I like Krizo. This guy let's get some shots of this guy. I don't know if he's Canadian. Is he Canadian? He gives me classic physique vibes. He's shredded though. I keep going too far. Sorry, guys. I'll go back. Go back. There. A little bit of a hernia or something in his abs there. Yeah, let's hope they just come and do the awards after this. Patrick Moore. So I guess they're doing the top 10 routines. You know, I actually don't mind the backdrop they're using. Because it's pretty dark for the most part. What's it playing? No, we can't. We can't. There's no commentary. It's just their posing routines in their copyright music. So I can't play that, unfortunately. It's just posing routine music. Yeah, this is the finals right now. You missed the confirmation round. Patrick Moore. Yeah, they could zoom in a little bit more. All right. Patrick looks good shape wise, but condition wise, it's not there today. I know. It's crazy how good he could be. Untapped potential. I think that was it for the routines. Yeah, sounds okay. Another delay on the stage. Just there's nothing there right now. Yeah, it's too far back on that one. Just going over some of the photos. Well, there we go. Look how shredded. But see, Sasan just needs more width. Like, look at that. Look at this. Crazy hams and glutes. But man, he is lacking in the upper body here. The delts are a little jimmied up. That's my new term, jimmied. She's jimmied up the delts. The rear delt, that is. See how much bigger this one is than the left one. Ah, they're bringing out men's physique. Guys. This is going to... I need to get a snack. I need to get some carbs. Because they're not doing the awards. They're doing men's physique. And I bet you they're going to bring in on the wellness after. Whose ceiling do you think is higher if they got it together? Oh, Brandau. Oh, that's a good question. It's a good question. I think Brandau would has more of a higher ceiling. Just structurally, he's got the better quads from the front. Good front double. If he was peeled from the back, he'd be deadly. So would Patrick. That's a tough question. That's a good, actually never thought of it that way. Men's physique, Ali Bilal, Banks. Forget the other guy's name. Wow, that black guy's what's his name again for you men's physique fans out there? He's got a back. No, the black guy next to Ali on the right with the dreadlocks. He's obviously in second. Myron? Chiron. Yeah. I'm sure they'll give it to Ali because he's more popular, but uh yeah, Chiron looks right up in there. Yeah. Banks' back is pretty good there too. Yeah, I don't know. It's men's physique. I don't follow it. That was it. Okay, the stage is empty. Okay, so they're gonna do their men's physique routines. If I had to judge men's physique, who would I pick? Uh, I guess it's only like two poses to choose from. Uh, I would have to say Ali, I guess. Just structurally, symmetry wise, even the lower half, I would say probably Ali. He moves so fast, you can't even get the shot. No. Just coming for a ride. Yes. Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna take a quick snack break. I'll leave it on a better shot than this. I can't. Let's find the. All right, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Just gonna get a protein bar. Yeah, I'm getting sleepy. All right. All right. Thank you guys for waiting. Whoever stayed on, I know some of you dropped off because it wasn't doing anything, but we're back. We're waiting for these men's physique. Right now, this guy's on stage. What did I miss? What? He's in the middle of a fight? Who was fighting? What did I miss? Yeah, I was getting a protein bar. Who got in a fight? Yeah, it's a protein bar. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what that's about. Protein bar is good. It's new protein bars we're working on. Secret. Should that's something's coming. But I had some samples there, so I had a quick bite. The sample protein bars. Sorry, I had I had to take the camera off. I was like, I gotta put some chapstick on, and I don't want to be seen putting chapstick on. That's a little weird. So that you fucking put my fucking chapstick on camera. All right. A little bit better, a little bit more energy. Got some quick sugar going now. Get a bit more talkative. All right. Men's physique final. They're lining up. I guess is this the awards? Because they already did the confirmation. This must be the awards. Yeah, this is this. Yes, this is the awards. Okay. Here we go. Men's physique awards. Top 5. My chairs hit my table, making a weird sound. I don't know if you guys can hear that. I think this is 5th, and yeah, I think it's just top 5. Don't know who that guy is. Aaron Banks, 4th place. Who's getting 3rd? Ali Bilal gets 3rd. I was joking. Not 3rd. This other guy, I don't know what this guy's name is. Kind of looks like Ali. Yeah, that guy. This guy got 3rd. Who is this top 6 or top 5? Maybe I'm getting this wrong. Maybe that was because there's 3 guys up there. Ali Bilal did not win. He is 1, 2, 3, 4. So is this top 6? 1, 6th, 5th, 3rd. Is he 3rd? Look at this. Ali didn't win. I don't follow men's physique. What the hell is going on here? Wow, Ali is going to be pissed off. Chiron wins it. So yeah, Ali got second. Ali Bilal does not, the cocky Ali Bilal does not win this. Chiron takes home the money. Ali Bilal is humbled. He was, yeah, this is a big upset. This is a big one. Could be controversy in men's physique. It's a big upset, especially coming from cocky Ali Bilal. Gets quickly off the stage, runs off the stage. Ali Bilal. Sorry. Wow. Interesting. Maybe they just don't like how cocky Ali is, and they're like, fuck you. We're gonna give it to Kyra. You think you're the man all the time, Ali? Not this time. Men's physique. Yeah, I know, but he didn't get it here. Yeah, they got to qualify everybody. I actually think there's more politics, to be honest, in like bikini and men's physique, wellness. That's a lot of politics in those. Open is a little different. It's sometimes at the Olympia there's politics. Some of the other shows sometimes, but these men's physique and stuff, I think there's lots of politics in this stuff. All right. Yeah, that's true. Those divisions are stacked. No, they're definitely not getting back together. Are you kidding me? Not after what Kamal did? No. No, the way Kamal conducted himself and was just all over the map with his explanation, and I didn't want to get paid, and then I wanted to get paid, and I don't know, this wasn't enough money, and I'm like, this dude, the way he went on the show and did that did not make him look good. And now I'm not sure if he might be done in the industry. I mean, who's going to trust him now? Especially if you go after someone nice and humble like Andrew Jack. It's not good. I mean, he called Andrew all the way out. Like, just put and threw Andrew under the bus. Kind of trying to, like, he tried to sabotage Andrew Jack and kill his momentum. So yeah, I'm not happy about Kamal's statements. Yeah, you should have told him how much he charges. I mean, what is this? That means he clearly wasn't, upfront in what he wanted, and he just was like, "Oh yeah, I'll help you, Andrew. I'll help you. You're a big star in bodybuilding. I want to be a part of that. I'll help you." That's what he did, right? And then as it got real busy, and he started flying all over the place. Like, you know what? This is getting expensive. I need to be paid. Wellness. Yeah, beautiful, beautiful wellness. I would say let's do a little bit of wellness judging. Now, my eye is going to the most attractive woman. That's the only way I can kind of do this. Which is, I mean, I think the judges do the same thing. You know, they all kind of look the same, but it's the face. The one in the green is pretty good. I'll turn it around right there. The one in the green. Let's see if you guys agree with me on wellness. Face wise, I think I'm leaning towards the green. Yeah. So I would pick green as the winner. That's about as much judging as I can get in wellness. But I think she actually has a good body too. So, I mean, what is it, 50,000? Yeah. I mean, it is a lot. It's a lot. You know, and is it 50, is it 5% because he won $1 million and now he wants 5% of that? He's just making a number now after the fact? It would have been 5% if he got 5th place? Yeah, green is doing good. Let me just say that. Green is doing good. And the back on green. Hey, you want me to cover women's wellness? So then this is what we got to do. We got to judge. We got to zoom in. I zoom in on the guys. I got to see the detail. I got to see the detail back here. Don't get mad at me. Women's rights people. I have to zoom in. Good glute detail. Yeah, the green is nice. And she's tight too. She's tight. She's dry back here. Compared to the others, they're a little smooth. See what I'm saying? A little watery. Some tattoos back there. So yeah, I actually think the green is actually good, not just the face. But you got the body. Maybe yeah. She's not as big as the other girls, but I don't like it that big. You know, just petite. Right? We'll see where she places. All right, that's it. Is that it for wellness? Okay. Maybe the men's awards are coming up. I don't know if I'm funny, but I'm just speaking my mind. I'm just speaking my mind. All right. I don't know if there is an intermission because I can't hear what they're saying. No, they're zooming back in, so maybe. Oh, okay. They got to do the freaking the routines. This is who's on stage now. Blondie. Yeah, a little too muscular in the hammies for me. It's this 2-figure. Yeah. Okay, now you have to cover bikini. Yeah, I hope green wins. I hope green wins. I'm waiting for green to come out individually so I can get some shots. I'm waiting impatiently. All right. Now this is not it. I'm sorry. I'm not going with the red, the tattoos. She's got to be no nearer than 4'9". Glutes. Glutes is not as dry as green. So a little watery. Red. I don't know if we can use this language on YouTube. Okay. Is it supposed to be a little person? Is the correct phrase? Little people? Now, she is, let me see what you guys think. She may be in the running. She may be in the running. The face is up there with green. So I could see if I was going to do placings, I think she's in this runner up. That is quite the point. Now, I don't know if that's a natural point, curvature. I don't know. It's the terminology they use as judges. But I don't know if that's natural. All right. The next one. Where's Bob Dicarello? He's on the side of the stage. We got black hair. We got black hair. Let's just get right up in there. So as close as I can zoom. No, we can zoom in where we can get right up in there. The glutes a little soft. Steve is getting in the way. Is face part of the score? Like the beauty of the face? I don't know what the women's wellness criteria is, but I would think that would be part of it. Because you can't have like this amazing wellness bikini body and like a butter face. Like you can't have a horse face. You can't. That would not work. Right. It would just throw everything off. So I'm assuming because in bodybuilding, obviously we don't care about that. But in female on the side of things, you think that plays a role. So I'm trying to learn this. I'm trying to learn this division since we're forced to watch it. I don't mind it. I don't mind wellness, but aside from that, I don't know anything about it. I can't read that. Matt, do you vote for Tony or I vote for Tonio to win? Wellness is a lot of health benefits. Just waiting for green to come on because I'm going to tell you guys I have a good eye, and green is going to look the best when she comes out here. Is that green? No. Can't. No, that's not green. This is another green or turquoise. This is another one here. No. Yeah, exactly. You can't have the masculinity. So if it's too much, then and not as pretty, then I'm going to mark you down. Green is coming up. I hope. I hope she's in the mix. She better be in the top 10. She has to be in the top 10 because they only do the top 10 routines, I think. We're all fascinated by green now. I've implanted it into your minds, and now you you want to see green. I know why. I know why. I'm trying to read your comments. Crizzle should come. Crizzle should come with the high. No, we don't want to see that. There's purple. Let's see what purple's looking like here. Let you guys decide on purple. Purple's lean, but beauty-wise, yeah. Purple's got some hammies, some quad sweep from the back. All right, purple's walking off. Let's see if green is coming. She's got to be in here. All right. Is this green? Yeah, this is green. This is green, guys. Here we go. She looks good. All right. She's not over smiling too. She's like being normal. Right? She knows what's up. She's got the goods. She has got the good. She's pretty muscular back there. Now that seeing this, she's dry. Let's get right in there. Yeah, green is bringing it. You know, she's pretty. She's not too muscular up top. The face, it's dried out. Yeah. All right, guys. Come on. Calm down. That was it. Green for the win, I think, is pretty clear. Let's see if the judges get it right. No, but from the back, I think she's the best from the back. compared to those other girls. Yeah. So just trying to kill time here, guys. Yeah, it's been a long day. How long has the stream been going for? An hour and 52 minutes. I got to get to the gym still. Got to do a recap after this. It's been a long day. From the back and from the front. There you go. I was waiting. The judges like the freaks. Yeah. I'm not going to finish that sentence because I'll get in trouble. Someone will clip it and send it to the judges and be like, oh, fuck. Can't say that. Okay, who's red though? I didn't see red before. Green may have a little bit of competition. I'm going to show you guys. Okay, this way, guys. I got to show you red. Red might be up in the mix. Red might be up in the mix. Okay. All right. Let's do a zoom in. This is red. Green's competition. Yeah, she's got better chest development than green. Let's take a look. You know, the face. You know, she's just get in there. I got in there. Rachel was also very beautiful. Yeah, Bob is a mutt. All right. Hopefully I've killed enough time there that we can get into men's open finals. Or what do they do in bikini final or wellness finals? There's the Trend Twins. We'll see where Green ends up. I don't think she won because she's probably not big enough up top. Man, when you see these girls stand next to the guys, they're tiny still. Like they look big by themselves, but then like look how tiny she is. And the Trend Twins are short. Like 5'5". Guest posing is tomorrow, Sunday. I want to see if Green is even in the top 5 here. I wasn't gonna say it. Just see if Green actually does get in this mix. Then that means I got a pretty good eye. So far, Green has not made it in. The other girl, the red, I said, who was a runner-up, she's in there. So I got that one right. Guys, remember, smash that like button. We're at 65 likes. Forgot to keep pushing the likes. I got tired. You have to smash the like button, guys. Appreciate you guys joining. I know you're waiting, just like I'm waiting for the finals here, the awards. One, two, three. So this is second. Green is not in the mix. Well, this is second. So I don't know. Maybe she did. Maybe she won. I don't know. We're gonna see. This is who got second. Careful, Bob. I don't want to hear that stuff in there. All right, let's see who won here. What time is it? 4:46. Oh God. They're trying to get the sign to stay upright. Oh, it's not gonna stay up. No, Green did not win. She's not in the top 5. Hey, brother. Thank you for the donation. The Blind Swordsman, man. Thank you. Appreciate you too, brother. Thank you for joining. Getting into the so yeah, here's your final. They completely overlooked Green. I don't know, guys. I don't know if that would be it for me, but I guess the judges have a different taste. All right. Bob's talking to her now. Yeah, they need to score the face. It's a beauty pageant. It's like that's what Miss USA, and it's about the face too. So yeah, Green was better. I don't know. She's got to be freaking 5'10" at least. She has heels on. She towers over the other women. I mean, she's lean, but yeah. Okay, let's get into the main attraction here. The main event. Who's gonna win this? Tonio. Crizzo is winning in the live chat poll. Remember the vote in the poll. 52% for Crizzo. Remember to smash that like button, guys. Appreciate you. Getting into the men's awards. All right. Oh. Okay. Come on. Okay, now, oh, the camera. Now, Jim Mannion is on the stage. Jim's not going to like my interview I did with Natalie Nichols, IFB Figure Pro. What she has to say about him, what she saw. So they're giving out some type of an award to one of the judges of all people. I didn't know judges got awards for judging. And I guess they want to prop themselves up, give themselves an ego award. What are they even saying? What award is this? Oh, there's music playing. I can't play it. Here's what they're doing. As you can see what they're doing right now. It's Jim Mannion, Tyler Mannion, the Mafia. The Mafia. Don't mess with them. They'll try and take you out. Don't you dare speak out against the Mannions. The Mannion Mafia. Look at this man. Look at this guy. This is the Godfather, right? The Godfather, Jim Mannion. He's the apprentice, waiting in the wings. Maybe he'll date another Figure Pro or Bikini Wellness. Who knows? Who is on tap? Tyler Mannion. Under the dynasty of the Mannions. As they control the monopoly of bodybuilding in America. Oh, yeah, that's too much fun. Too much fun. Oh, man, you want to hear the stories I heard about Tyler Mannion? I can't say it. I'm not going to go there. But let's just say he likes to have fun. And he's got an acquired taste. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they'll come out. I'm sure they'll come out. Yeah, Jim Mannion is like 83 years old. And what is he saying here? Yeah, I don't want to. He's just saying something about Sandy. I mean, the trophy's a little tiny. I mean, they could have gave her a little something bigger than that. It really looks like it's a $4 trophy. Like the Manions really just do not want to spend money. They want to pocket all the athletes' money. And they can't even get her a damn award that looks more than $4. Look at this thing. Look at this. This is what you could give her? A plastic tin cup trophy? Jesus. Millions of dollars the mafia is bringing in, and that's all they give her. Yeah. Like the Manions, you realize they make millions of dollars a year off the registrations and the sanction fees and the clothing they sell and all the other shit they do. Millions. And they can't give back to the athletes. They're profiting. Hey, it's a business. And again, if the athletes are going to fall for it and do it, then it's not on the Manions. They're just running the business. Right? You can't blame them for getting greedy. Take all athletes' money, not give them any benefits, not give them any special rights or treatment. Yeah. No, you got to pay for that. You think with the millions of dollars they make, they could at least give that for free? No, you better pay. You're going to pay to watch that guest posing. Put money in the Manion's pocket to watch that guest posing. All right, here we go. Men's finals. They're up on the stage. Let me get situated here. They just brought them all out. They're going to do a pose down or something. I don't know what they're doing here. They're just, the pose down started. All right. Who's going to win this? Is it going to be a surprise? Is Crizzle going to win this? You can tell they've just been sitting backstage because a lot of the guys are missing the oil now. They look like they've been sitting. Oops. Crizzle. They are pretty zoomed away. You can't really see much here, guys. All right. No, I don't want that on. Tonio. All right, guys, who's it going to be? Here we go. They're lined up on the edges. Who's going to be 5th place? Raphael, Brandau, or Blessing? We're going to smash that like button, guys. Thank you. Blessing in 5th over Brandau. Okay, we're going to see. I have Brandau 5th. Blessing in 5th? That means Brandau is ahead of Sasan, or is Brandau out of the top 5? This isn't the top 6. It's always top 5. Yeah, it's top 5. So that is 5th place, and this is 4th. If Brandau does not walk up here, that means he's out of the top 5, which is terrible. Sasan is in 4th. Brandau is out of the top 5. He shit the bed. Brandau is finished and should stop competing for the rest of the year. 6th place. Blessing beats Brandau. No one imagined that coming. Brandau is in 6th place. Blessing got a little bit of a win there. The Brazilians will not be happy, and I guarantee you there will be comparison posts made by Bodybuilding Brazil Instagram page. I know it's coming right now. 3rd place, Brandon Curry. Yeah, I mean, it's close between Brandau and Blessing. Just the midsection issues with Blessing throws me off there, but control issues there and stuff. Presentation. Here we go. They're bringing them both out in the center. I can't hear anything, so I'm just going to have to look at the reaction because I don't know how they're calling this. This is crazy. I don't know who's got this, guys. Sticking with Tony. I'm not changing my pick, but the surprise could be Crizzo. The judges could just say, you know what? Crizzo improved so much. Tonio made a mistake. Crizzo. Oh my God. Here we go. Crizzo has won the show. Tonio made the crucial error, trying to come in fuller. And he just 1 point. I said this after prejudging in my recap. I said it's only 1 point that Chris lost by, and he made such improvements. Yeah, I'm just gonna get these shots from the thumbnail. Wow, Chris was very happy reaction when he heard his name. Tonio doesn't really. I'm sure he cares, but he's qualified already, so he's like, okay, whatever. He seems fine with this. Let me get these shots for the thumbnail. Just waiting for. I think so. In my original picks with Phil Clare, I think Phil Clare picked Brandon Curry to win. In our predictions on Monday, I had Tonio. So I wonder what. Okay, I want to get these shots just for the thumbnail. Chris was very happy, very happy. All right, I think I got the shots. There it is. I just had a feeling he looked so damn impressive and he improved so much. And it really does say a lot that with his structure, he was able to beat Tonio, but he was able to beat Tonio at the Olympia before too. No, I don't know if there's politics at play. I think after preaching, I was like, I think Chris could win this, but structurally Tonio's better, so I'm thinking, they're going to just keep it with him. And I wanted to switch it, but I was like, nah, it's going to stick with my original prediction. I don't want to switch it. So I'm happy for Crystal because he's been trying to do this. And he looked really like crazy improved. And he made improvements in the posing. He from New York to now. So he did the work. He came the most improved. Tonio didn't. Tonio came in a little less than he was in New York. And like I said, he left the door open. And Crystal did enough in the judge's eyes. It's a good story. Yeah. Crystal was just so dominating. Your eye kept going towards Quizzer, even though you think, well, yeah, Tony looks better. The structure is better. But then you keep getting drawn to Crystal because he was just so improved. I want to get these shots of Crystal. Make my thumbnail. Zoom in, cameraman. I need a better shot. Look up. There you are. Good. I got some good shots there. Crystal was like, I'm number one. He's taking a ton of shots here. I'm trying to get my YouTube thumbnail screenshot. Okay. There we go. Here, I'll show you what I was taking there. He's like, I'm number one. Right there. There's a happy ending photo. Crizzo saying number one. Guest posing is tomorrow. Yeah, Tonio left the door open. He made that error of trying to get full, trying to play a size game when he's not a size athlete. He's a condition guy. $100,000 first place prize money goes to Crizzo, all because Tonio wanted to come in fuller. Gave up $100,000 payday. Yeah, Tonio's pretty active on social. Tomorrow, guest posing the afternoon sometime. They're gonna throw it in there. All right, guys, it's 5:00 here. Gonna wrap it up. Do the recap. Thanks again for joining. Watch out for the recap after this, guys. Appreciate you all. It was a good one. Good show. Great competition. Very close. Sure, it's like 1 point again between Tonio and Crizzo. Yeah, so that's a big loss for Tonio. Big payday reduction for him. All right, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.